So you'll have to forgive me, I have to reshoot the first part of this video. I did shoot this part already, but I started editing it and deleted my original footage. So what this video for is for stripping your models. A few people have asked questions to me about, how to strip your figs, and if you don't like your paint job or you buy some stuff off somebody else that is horribly painted, and how do you strip it? So you get some models like these guys here. Some old stuff that I had done up for some Mordheim ages ago. Well, I don't think I ever painted this guy, but I did this one. Anyhow, and they've lost their romance or whatever, and you want to redo them. Lots of caked on thick paint that you may have done ages ago. Well, what I like to use is Super Clean. Okay, it's a degreaser made for cleaning parts and things like that, or around your house or whatever. It is biodegradable, so that's a nice bonus. This big jug is about 30 bucks, right? So you buy that, pull your top off. They recommend you use gloves when wearing this product because it can, it's a corrosive. I usually do if I'm stripping a lot, but sometimes I haven't either, and I haven't been burned from it, but I've got working man hands, so that helps. But I do recommend wearing gloves because that's why it's got this symbol on it there. So I'll just show you here. When you pour something like this, you want to pour it from the big side like this, right? Because that's the way that these kind of things are built to pour. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here for you. And it's a nice pretty color, looks like purple Kool-Aid. A bit more. So you'll see I'm putting it into a plastic container. It doesn't melt through plastic anytime quick. And then you just, previously I've used a jar, but I've got this thing around. So all you do is you chuck your models in there, let them sit for 6 hours, overnight, whatever, as long as you feel necessary. This stuff does work pretty quick. It just goes to work and softens up the paint, and off you go. So that's all you do is chuck them in there and leave it overnight. And in the next part of the video, you'll see what happens. Like I mentioned, lots of people have different stuff that they like to use. I've used a lot of different things for stripping. I've used bleach, you just gotta soak your guys for like a week, and then you still gotta work your butt off to get the paint off them and everything like that. I've used Simple Green, which I do like, it works pretty good. I like this stuff better. I've used oven cleaner, brake cleaner, all kinds of different stuff. But for 20 bucks, I got this stuff at Canadian Tire. I like it. I've stripped plastic models, metal models, Forge World resin models, and it hasn't caused any damage that I could tell to any of them. So it's a great product. I'm very happy with it, and I would recommend it to anybody. It does not strip the new Games Workshop black spray off. I did some Terminators up a while ago, and the spray was left totally intact, no damage. You can't scrape it off with your nail or anything. So whatever they're putting in that stuff, it's bulletproof. So anyways, in the next part, you'll see me stripping these models after a little bit of time. See that? Okay, welcome to my most holy of throne rooms, the golden throne. So this is after being soaked for a long time in the liquid. Like I said, probably only needs about 6 hours. But you can see it's not that pretty purple juice color anymore. Right, we've got some new colors in here. It's a little bit more of a browny red kind of thing going on. Okay, not really attracted to look at it, but that's not what we're here for, is it? This product is recommended to wear gloves when you're working on it. Normally I do if I'm stripping a large amount, but I don't have any right now, and I have tough, manly working hands, so I'm not really that worried about it. I have stripped it without gloves on before, but like I said, I don't recommend doing that to anybody, okay? Sorry about my arm in the way. So here's what the guy looks like after sitting in this stuff for a while. And as you can see here, the paint just turns to nothing really when you're brushing them. I'm doing some blending on them. So this is just by a quick little brush. So all I'm going to do is turn the water on. And just warm water, give them a bit of scrub, and show you what it looks like here. Okay, so real time. So there's a quick little scrub down. All his primer is gone. That's only gray plastic. There's a little bit of black something on the top there. Tiny little bit of blue stuck in the insides, which if it was bothersome to you, you could take a tool like this or a toothpick or something and just excuse me, scratch it out of there. And those little areas that are bothering you. Now if you're using a different cleaning product, you'll see a lot more of this kind of work needing to happen. So this stuff actually soaked overnight because we got playing late and I didn't get to get at it. It will strip in like 6 hours. Take everything right off. But as you can see, this guy is pretty clean, right? Brand new Plastic Empire guy ready to go. So give him a bit more of a clean there. And you can see he's still glued to his base quite strongly. I can give it a good pull and it doesn't really want to pop off there. So it doesn't bother glue too much either. Now I want to keep this stuff here because I'll use it again, right? 2 or 3 times. It's pretty good. Guy's shield fell off, but you can see, like, just using my fingers, this paint is just peeling right off like nothing. There you have it. Paint's all gone. Okay, a little bit of glue I picked off the end of his staff that was on there. On his arm where it's holding the shield. Right, nice clean model. That's all it takes. I'm just going to wash the models and myself with a bit of soap now, just to get the chemical off. So, that's it. 2 guys totally stripped of their paint. No primer stayed on these ones because, like I said before, the only one I've seen stick is what I believe to be the new GW primer. There you go. You know, you can buy poorly painted models for pretty cheap. People just want to get rid of them, throw them in this stuff, and strip them. Then you got brand new models. One other thing you can do is after you use something like this 2 or 3 times, like if you've used it a lot, you'll see lots of paint residue and stuff like that in there. I've strained it through a coffee filter before and used it twice more again before I got rid of it. So that's my tips for stripping. Good luck. One last thing real quick. Usually when I'm stripping models, if I'm doing a lot of them at once, I do it over top of a screen. So that any of the little bits that fall off or whatever aren't going to go down your sink. So that's a good tip as well. And then one thing, again, because lots of people like to use different stuff to strip models, there's other things that work. If you got one that you like the way it's going, by all means keep using it. That's your thing, go for it. Like I said, I've tried bleach. You guys soak your guys forever. I find the paint gets gummy. You gotta do a lot of work to strip them. Simple Green does work very good. I like this stuff better. And you know, there's some other options. That there's some spray stuff that you can throw your guys in a bag and all that. But for the ease of this stuff, I find it's great. I'll probably use nothing else. Chuck your guys in the model, leave them sit, you know, as long as you want, or in the liquid. I mean, let them sit as long as they want. Like I said, these guys were there overnight, but 6 hours will do it. Probably less even. It's pretty strong chemical. And then away you go. Brand new models. Again, I do recommend wearing gloves when you use it. It is a degreaser like material, so it can, you know, burn your skin. So wear gloves and wash your hands really good afterwards. And good luck.